Okay, YouTube, this is JL Chambers 82. I know it's been a long time since I've posted up videos. I'm wireless now, so it takes me like 4 hours to put a video up, so it kind of slows down my progress and momentum and whatnot. Anyway, here I am in the little game room. Got a little Valkyria Chronicles for PS3. It's a great RPG. It's more of a strategy RPG, but great game. Got that playing up in the background just for a little backdrop. Anyway, what I wanted to do was go over some recent pickups. Haven't got a lot of new stuff, but I got a handful of things over the past few weeks, so I'll go ahead and show off what I got. First thing I got was a piece of hardware, so let's go ahead and grab that. And there it is, an original Xbox. A lot of you probably aren't too impressed by this. To me, this is really cool because I never had an Xbox back in the day. I have a 360, and mine's one of the first 360s, so it's not all the games are backwards compatible, and a lot of the games that I really like seem to not be backwards compatible. So, a guy at work had this in his office, of all things, sitting in a box, and one day I just kind of had that and a handful of games. I was just like, hey dude, how much for the Xbox, you know? So I got this with like 5 games and this little thing here, which there's a little adapter that plugs in. It lets you play DVDs, which who cares? I don't really need another DVD player. Don't really watch DVDs anymore. But $25 for the whole lot, and the thing is in great shape. He hardly ever used it. He's not really a gamer or anything like that. So I'm gonna, clean it up and shine it up and probably pack it away because yeah, I don't really have room in the little game room here for old school systems, but I might break it out every now and then if there's a game I want to pick up and show you guys. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool for $25. They're not rare, but it's rare to find one, I guess, that's pristine, and this thing looks like it, other than a little bit of dust in the grooves here, looks like it just came out of the box, so that was pretty cool. 25 bones. Anyway, new game pickups. God of War 3. I had the demo playing one time, and I told you guys I was going to be picking it up, and I did. Played through the game a couple times. This game, I can't say enough about it. It's fantastic, and I won't say too much about it because I want to dedicate a video to it. But what I will say is that I never played any of the other God of War games, ever. This was the first one. Really blown away, really takes advantage of everything the PS3 has to offer. These guys at this studio, I mean, wow, they really outdid themselves with this. And to have done it without, too much leaking out of it, too much game footage, other than the demo, which the demo doesn't do it justice as far as I'm concerned. They really did a good job of kind of keeping this thing under wraps until launch. So if you got a PS3 and you don't already own this, pick it up. Even if you don't like what you think are like hack and slash games, God of War 3, as I've discovered, is a lot more than that. It's a lot of puzzle solving. It's just a good mix, really good platformer. Definitely pick that up. And again, because I said I hadn't ever played the other ones, I purchased God of War 2, which I heard is fantastic, and God of War 1, which of course is a timeless classic. Now, I know that they redid these on 1080p or 720p for the PS3. You can get like a package. I got these pretty cheap. You can see the prices there, and it was actually a little bit cheaper than that. I picked them up used for just the original PS2 because my PS3 is the old one. It's tucked away over there in the corner, but it up converts, PS2 games. So I didn't feel the need to buy it, but there is a little bit of a aliasing in the that I notice from these, the LCD TV. So I might go ahead and pick that up and just kind of put these off to the side, or give these a hoof. A friend of mine has a PS2 and he's never played these games, and he just bought a PS3 and got God of War 3. So I might be passing those along, but didn't play God of War 2 yet because I wanted to play through the whole story, because maybe God of War 3 will be even better, once I know the whole saga. But God of War 1, man, the first level on that, the first puzzle, was to me more difficult than any of the puzzles in God of War 3. So I didn't lose interest in it, and I was very, very surprised at how well the game still holds up. And graphic-wise, it's very, very impressive. I guess back in the day, people were blown away by it, and definitely see why. Okay, picked up a PC game, and this isn't none too impressive, I guess. This is Medal of Honor Allied Assault. I had this back in the day. My brother actually bought it, and it was the first World War II shooter, first-person shooter I bought. And after Bond, this game really got me back into first-person shooters for a while. Anyway, we played this for years. We really did. And anyway, I always wanted to pick it up again because the original disc is gone. You know, who knows where that went? So many moves ago. Got this for 98 cents on eBay with like $2 shipping, so it was almost given away. And came with the box, original instructions, everything. I've got it loaded up on the PC, and I've played it a couple times. Yeah, it's dated. I mean, I remember this game being breathtaking back in the day, and now it's, you know, compared to new shooters, it's very stiff and whatnot. But if you never played this back in the day, this really, to me, is where they all started. Especially you know, getting that whole World War II theme, making that mainstream. I think this game really had a lot to do with it, and very, very impressive game for the time, anyway. With that Xbox that I picked up, a handful of sports games like Tiger Woods and a Madden game, stuff I'll never play, probably. I like golf games, but I like the old school, like Waialea and stuff for Super Nintendo. Yeah, I'm an old schooler on that, but never got into the new sports games too much other than hockey. But SNK versus Chaos, this guy at work, the guy I bought the Xbox from, actually stolen this from another guy at work, and you know, I was honest. I went up to the guy. I was like, "Oh, hey, he threw this in this Xbox package I was buying." He's like, "Dude, just keep it. I don't even have an Xbox anymore." So that was pretty cool. I definitely might get a fight stick now once I get the Xbox, you know, a good home, you know, in a proper game room. Get a couple fight sticks and check that bad boy out. All right, I just got this the other day, Final Fantasy 13, and I have not played a Final Fantasy game since Final Fantasy 7. So I briefly played Final Fantasy 8. On PS2. I downloaded it for the PS3 because I never played that back in the day, and so I never played any of the newer ones. It's really, really cool graphic wise, amazing. I mean, the presentation's really cool, the intros and everything. I even bought get it here, the strategy guide. Now, for those of you that watch, and I hope all of you do watch Happy Console Gamer's channel, he bought the strategy guide and then just never opened it because he didn't need it. I haven't had to refer to it so far. I've played you know, about 4 or 5 hours of the game. It is very, very linear, and you'll hear that in a lot of the reviews, and I totally see why. I mean, you're just going up, you know, up always, and the storyline's very linear. I haven't, you know, gotten to a difficult spot in it yet where I need to refer to a strategy guide, so I don't know if I'm going to be using that either. So far, it's not very difficult, but, you know, I heard that it cranks up later in the later chapters, so so far I'm really impressed with it, and you know, it makes me want to go back and play a lot of the other Final Fantasy Final Fantasy games that came out for PS2, so I'll probably be picking those up in the next few weeks. And moving along, another PS2 game. Picked this up off eBay. Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. Now, a lot of you are Dragon Quest, or old school like me, Dragon Warrior fans. I haven't played a Dragon Quest game since Dragon Warrior, the first one. And this is, I believe, the first time they called it Dragon Quest, you know, because the pen and paper game, everyone knows that story that they couldn't market the name Dragon Quest in America because there was like a D&D game. There was also a D&D game when I looked on Wikipedia called Dragon Warrior, and no one seemed to care. But anyway, this game I've played about 5 hours of, and wow, just breathtaking. I mean, even now, even by today's standards, to me, it's very, very simple and nostalgic, but graphic-wise, the work of art. It really is a masterpiece. The music's great, and I bought this to be played. Got a really good deal on this one. This was like $14 off to eBay, and it came completely factory sealed. I almost didn't want to open it, but I went ahead and opened it anyway. So I'll probably get another one. Try to find another steal like that, but maybe it's because it's not all that rare. But if you don't have this game, never checked it out, and you like really simple JRPGs, pick this up. This is really, really impressive. But other than that, guys, really haven't. I've been trying to play some more games and stuff since I'm, you know, living at Pop's place here. But haven't really had any new game pickups. Haven't got anything for the DS or anything. And I definitely haven't picked up any old school games. You know, the market's kind of correcting itself. You know, off eBay's. Our videos really do make a big difference. So I'm kind of letting things slow down before I go pick up some other games that I've always wanted. Let those prices drop a little bit for the summer and whatnot. So anyway, YouTube, hope you guys like this video. I know it's quick and not all that interesting, but I will be posting more videos up shortly. Later, guys.